You better start today. Hoda and Jenna. Hoda and Jenna. It's the only way. Hoda and Jenna. Hoda and Jenna. They make you feel like everything's okay and put a smile up on your face. Let's celebrate. Hoda and Jenna.
Everybody, welcome. It's Friday. The first day of November. Everyone's probably all sugared out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Got a little headache from eating all your kids' Twix?
Yeah. All the leftovers.
Don't you love stealing your kids' candy?
I know. You gotta, oh yeah. And they're like, what happened to my
I know.
dear? Some kids count.
My
Some
kids like
count.
to sort for like the organization, you know, being my child of it all.
Oh wait, like you can put piles of.
Yeah, like to be like, oh, I like, here's all the Twix, here's
all
something.
the...
But they don't keep count because we've stolen over so many years.
Do you know what my kids' school does?
What?
They ask the kids to bring in their leftover Halloween candy, and all the kids get excited to do it. They bring it in and dump it in some big thing that they give away.
Who do they give it to? The teachers?
No, to someone who needs all that Twix. I don't know, but they do that there.
So that people don't overdo it.
And they try to, but all the kids do it, so it's not like.
So it's cool.
Yeah, it's a cool thing.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Kind of smart.
Okay, you guys, so we love Billy Crystal around here. I mean, he's one of the funniest, and his latest project is a psychological thriller, which, frankly, I can't imagine him in. Did you watch the psychological?
I saw some of it, and it was too scary for me, I'll be honest. It was really terrifying. Judith Light plays his wife who dies, and then there's some, like, kid who pops in. And it's scary.
Wait, I want to watch it now. I love psychological thrillers.
When Billy Crystal was here, I asked him about that iconic sweater he had, that creamy kind of, that sweater from When Harry Met Sally.
Doesn't that look itchy?
No, it looks cozy.
No, that thing is straight from a place that itches.
So anyway, I asked where it was because people ask him all the time. He said that sweater, though, he doesn't know where it is. He thinks he accidentally donated it to the UCLA theater department.
He lost it.
It's gone away. Gone bye-bye.
Because accidentally donated means you've lost it.
You lost it. I mean, you know what? It's all about, first of all, losing things is frustrating anyway, no matter what it is. Think about just yesterday or the day before. Where's your phone been? How many times did you go looking for it? I'm losing things all the time. What I did once was I had a jacket that said love on the back, and I only wore it every now and then. So I put it in the front pocket of a jacket.
Yeah.
And then I forgot about it. So then 2 days later, I was like, we're at the diner, where's my credit card? It's lost, it's missing. And then many months later, I pulled out that love jacket and I put it on and I put my hand, and it was like Christmas morning. Look what I found. And then it was so exciting.
Let's go to the diner,
Let's
kids.
go.
Yeah, I lost my credit card all day on Saturday.
And?
All day.
Did you look everywhere?
Oh, yeah, everywhere. I put my hands in the weird yoga pants I was wearing that had two pockets.
Yes.
Must be in there.
Not there.
Put it into my jean jacket pocket.
Not there.
Not in there. And then I knew where it was.
Where?
Somewhere in the side of my car. I always drop it. The losing of things is out of control.
I'm exhausted from losing things.
Why do we lose things so much?
The other shoe. Where's the other shoe? There are some people who don't lose anything or who ask you this. Where'd you last see it? Nobody asked that question.
I know.
I've thought of that. I've already looked where I last saw it.
No, and I don't know why the messenger or the helper always gets to be the one that gets attacked in a moment like that.
What do you mean?
Well,
give me an example.
For example, I'm late to the airport. I can't find my phone, and Henry or Mila or any of the poor suffering people that live with me are like, "We'll help you, Mom." And I'm like, "I already looked in the closet," you know? And they're like, "Whoa." But then if Henry asked me kindly to say, "Hey, have you seen that old jacket from 1980s, that I left in my closet?" And I'm like, "Have you looked for more than 10 minutes before you..."
So you don't like to, I know. You put it back on him.
Looks like I need some therapy.
Well, yes.
All right, should we go to this? There's a new web series on YouTube. We just learned about it. It's called Celebrity Substitute.
We're obsessed with this.
Okay, it follows celebs.
Yeah, they go into schools and they become substitute teachers at public schools for a day.
Okay, should we take a look at Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield in action?
Can I introduce you to your celebrity substitutes for the day? Movie stars Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh.
Hey, guys.
We are going to be doing some acting.
I have broken my leg.
You've broken your leg?
Are you acting, or is that real?
Indeed.
Do you have any questions that you want to ask Andrew and Florence?
You acted as like someone from the movie Garfield the movie.
He's not the cat.
He's not in Garfield at all. It's just his name. Like, your name's Jeremiah, but like, you're not from the Bible.
Well, I am a prophet, so technically I am. So.
Wait, I'm obsessed with the kids.
Oh my gosh.
This is so smart.
Wait.
Julian Shapiro Barnum.
He's been on our show. I was like, is that the same guy? That's the guy who created this show.
Yes, I love that. So that's amazing.
It's hard to be a substitute teacher. They always get taken advantage of. Because you think you can do whatever you want because your teacher's not there.
Remember that great book by that Texas person, Miss Davis is Missing? But it's not Miss Davis. She's my second grade teacher. Miss Nelson is missing. And Miss Nelson goes away, and the mean substitute teacher, who's really Miss Nelson, dressed up as the substitute teacher, comes in, and she sets those kids right.
Well, you know what's funny? I interviewed this woman who was in that Teach for America program, which you're very familiar with, where young people right out of college go into certain schools and teach. And she went in all bright-eyed. Her name was Miss Groves, wide-eyed, excited. And the class was seventh grade. And it was a very difficult class. The kids were fighting, like physically fighting. So she comes in saying rainbows and all these things. She was all happy and upbeat, and that wasn't working. Partway through the year, she decided, I'm going to lay down the law. I said, sit down, blah, blah. Nobody listened. And she goes, I finally figured it out. She told me at the end of the year. I said, what did you do? She said, I leaned up against the edge of my desk, and I just looked out, and I said, everybody sit down. Almost a whisper. She said the chaos kept going, and she goes, I just stared at every person in that classroom, and one by one they sat down. And it's a reminder for whatever, when we raise our voices and scream, people don't hear you. And sometimes if you're jazz hands, it doesn't. So all of a sudden, kids leaned in, and it changed everything.
She was also more just like herself.
Yes.
Kids can feel when you're acting.
Yes, when you're
That's
pretending.
the amazing thing about kids.
And parents can too.
They don't care about who you are, or, where you come from. They just want to feel like your expectations real. And your love and your realness.
You know, Miss Teacher.
You guys, earlier in the week, we talked about Timothy Chalamet. I wasn't here because I was sick, but he has a lookalike contest.
Well, someone put up flyers and a whole bunch of people showed up in.
They can't. By the way, who knew so many people looked like Timothy Chalamet?
I know. Well, guess what? Now it's Jeremy Allen White's turn.
From The Bear.
A poster popped up, and you know what you get? If you win, 2 packs of cigarettes and a 7-day Metro card. That's what you get.
Because that's the type of thing that he would have in his pocket. Yeah.
That's what you get. So we thought that was cool. And by the way, the Timothy Chalamet, that winner got $50. It's not. They're not going for the prize.
And look how many people showed up. I love that. Well, our producers wanted to know if we have lookalikes. I don't know if we're going to do like a whole thing, but if you think you resemble us, we'd love to see your photos.
Post it on Instagram and tag the photo at Hoda and Jenna, and then we'll see what we'll do. I'm sure we'll have some sort of a prize.
Yeah. Maybe we'll give away 1 mug and 1 fake thing of flowers.
It's gotta be.
And a book and a lemon.
And a lemon.
Exactly.
Oh, a lemon and that stick that you put in it.
Yeah, she loves that.
Coming up next, we are going to catch up with Emmy Rossum.
Yeah, she's returning to acting after some time away being a mom. Okay, and we're going to talk to her about that and more.
Make you feel like everything's okay and put a smile upon your face.
Emmy Rossum is no stranger to the stage. So at 7 years old, she started her career, get this, as a member of the Metropolitan Opera Children's Chorus.
Yeah, since then she starred in movies like, of course, Phantom of the Opera and TV shows like Shameless and Angeline. And now she's back on stage in a new play called Walden. Emmy, hi. We're so happy you're here.
Thanks for having me.
You know, you did something really cool. You took time off to spend a lot of time raising your kids, and now, 4 years later, here we are.
Yeah.
How does the re-entry piece of this feel for you?
It's incredible, especially being, on stage in a live theater performance. There's nothing quite like it to be able to, especially in an intimate theater like we are at the Tony Kaiser Theater. You can feel the audience right there. It really has reaffirmed my love of this art. It is incredible.
So we just said in the intro you started when you were 7.
Yeah.
We have 7-year-olds.
Yes, we do.
who are amazing. And I wonder, like, was that crazy for you? Was there like an innate talent in you that you were just desperate to do it? Or
I loved performing. I loved being part of a company. Little me with my curly hair. I just loved telling stories. I loved giving over to your imagination and being part of something that felt immediate and creative, and music and storytelling. And I think I mean, every night before I go on stage to tell this story, Walden, I I feel so grateful that I get to do this. It is an incredible
It's like what you love.
I mean,
Yes.
sometimes you have a knowing, you know what you should be doing in your life, and it seems like this was for you. But you're also sort of a gentle spirit, and you have to be kind of tough to be in this industry. I think you got to have sometimes sharp elbows. You got to make it. You have to handle rejection.
Yeah.
How did you develop that part of you?
Well, you need both, right?
Yeah.
You need the tenderness and the bravery to be tender in front of audiences and to put yourself out there and know that, you know, you can be rejected, but to also not take it personally. I think that's a learning lesson, you know?
And hard for like a child or a teenager, right?
Sure. But I think I always learned that every rejection, every no was one no closer to a yes.
Yeah.
That's a good way to handle it.
Yeah, I love that. You also, something that we love about you and learned is that you sometimes substitute teach at your...
Yes.
I was a teacher.
You were.
I was a teacher.
At my daughter's preschool, yes.
So
I am
what do
like
you
the
do?
third string backup.
But they call and they're like,
Hey, girl,
Miss Smith is out, we need you, get in here.
Yes, and you're like a backup third string
And
teacher.
do the kids take you seriously?
Yeah. You're kind of like an exciting novelty in the classroom that day, right? Because they're used to their teachers, and then you're the new kind of backup teacher. It's really fun.
By the way, how do you like motherhood?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's incredible. It's such a journey of it's such a responsibility of figuring what kind of world do we want to leave for our children? How do we help shape them and give them the tools to survive on their own, to be confident and to embrace their uniqueness.
I felt like it taught me about myself. Like, I know I'm not patient, and it was magnified times a million with my kids. I'm like, why
I need to work on my patience.
But I think it just sort of adds an extra oomph to things that I feel like I need to work on. Like, I learned it from them.
Of course, yeah. And just generosity of spirit.
Yeah.
Realizing that, like, these little tiny humans are just, they need you.
Yes. Let's talk about
Walden. Twins.
Please.
You play a twin. You're talking to a twin right here.
I'm a twin.
Yeah,
and
so
I hope
tell
my
us-
twin doesn't go to outer space anytime soon.
Yes, Zoe Winters, incredible actress. You might know her from Succession. She plays my twin. And the story is set slightly in the future. And it's about two women who were raised by their NASA astronaut father to be NASA scientists. And when we meet them, their lives have diverged and taken radically different paths. And they're coming back together to decide if they're going to spend their lives together or apart. And I think thematically, the story is about it's grounded sci-fi, so it's tackling things like climate change, loss of a parent, but it's funny and it's endearing and it's raising these big questions. And I think these characters are ones that you'll want to have a drink with.
I love that. We need some people to have
There's
drinks
lots of
with.
wine drinking in this show.
I heard you became kind of obsessed with twins. Like, you spoke to as many as you could.
Yeah, well, I'm a singleton, and I'm an only child, too. So the idea of being that close to another human being, having that kind of ESP, that kind of understanding is so unique, and getting to interview different sets of twins, most of whom said they would choose their twin over even their spouse in a burning building. I thought that was...
Well, Jenna.
Would you?
Henry's watching.
I love my husband, but we'll have to see. Yeah, no, it's hard. I mean, my sister basically asked my husband to marry me before he asked my parents.
Yeah.
Like, he knew that
So he went
our
to Barbara
bond
first.
is
was
so
so important
incredibly
that if
unique.
he didn't go to her first, he would be in trouble.
So getting to really understand that dynamic and getting to develop that chemistry with Zoe as well has been so fun.
really
We
fun.
want people to go see
Yes,
this.
Walden, y'all, is currently in previews and will officially open on November 7th.
Congratulations, Emmy.
Thank you,
Thanks for coming.
Emmy.
Coming up next, Relationship Court's in session with Devin Simone weighing in. Coming up after this. All rise. Matchmaker and dating coach Devin Simone's presiding over another edition of Hoda and Jenna's Relationship Court.
Okay, we have a couple of duos who have a disagreement in their relationships. Each person will present their side of the argument, and Devin will issue a final ruling and some words of wisdom.
All right,
Okay, Devin,
you ready
to take this on?
I'm ready.
You're always good at this.
All right, Lee, tell us about our first case.
It's the case of the hotel room havoc. Marie and Vic have been together for 5 years and are recently engaged. They love to travel together, but disagree on how orderly their hotel quarters should be kept.
Okay, this is big. Hello. All right, Vic, why don't you get us started? You have 20 seconds to make your case. Go ahead.
Sure. So hotel rooms are very expensive, and you best believe I'm going to enjoy every single amenity they have to offer. And I can't be enjoying the hotel room if our 14-step skincare routine is scattered absolutely everywhere. So all I ask is that we keep the same rules that we have in the hotel and the apartment, including no snacking in bed.
No snacking in bed.
Oh, Vic, I'm sorry. Vic, you just lost me completely.
She loves a Ritz. She loves nothing more than a Ritz. Okay, Marie, you have 20 seconds on the clock. Make your case.
Okay, so listen, I'm all about being organized, and I think I do a pretty good job of keeping our apartment nice and tidy. But the last thing I want to do on vacation is be stressed out about having to clean and put my things away, especially when we could be maximizing our time doing something fun, like going out, or better yet, relaxing. And we always have room service, so.
Boom and boom.
You know what, Marie, I get you. I hear you.
All right, so Vic, let me just ask you this as a follow-up before we get to the verdict. When you're at home, is the organization level up to your standards?
Am I allowed to plead the fifth on this one?
You know what, Vic? You're a very smart man. Okay, Marie, you usually actually are the organized one.
Yeah.
So do you think you could try to be more organized? Like, what if you guys, this sounds really nerdy, but set a time to like unpack together or something?
I mean, that's a good idea, but I think, I'd rather prefer him do the unpacking while I relax.
Okay, it is
sounds
vacation
like Mama
after all.
needs a vacation.
Okay, all right, but we're going to get the authority here. Devin, what do you say?
Hi, guys. Congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you.
Is it even vacation if you have to do chores? Like, I feel like it kind of isn't. Totally get wanting to keep things organized, right? Some tips possibly would be have his and her zones or messy zones. So, like, you have your stuff on one side of the room, he has his on the other, same with the bathroom. So that way he can enjoy it however he wants. She can enjoy it however she wants. Try using a capsule wardrobe when you pack so you don't have a lot of excess stuff. And organizers. And Vic, you mentioned wanting to utilize the amenities. Bruh. Housekeeping is one of the amenities. Just tip them well at the end of the trip. In this situation, I am ruling in favor of Marie.
Yes. Sorry, Vic. You know what's shocking is that we just went on vacation together, and Hoda is the more organized traveler.
Yeah, I like to unpack everything and put it away.
It's really organized.
But my bathroom does have all my stuff all over. But I do like to unpack right away because then I can find stuff.
Yeah.
I do like that.
There we go.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, now to case number 2. Lee, what do we got?
It's the case of the social media squabble. Jennifer and Tess have been friends for 5 years since they first met on set at an acting gig. They love spending time together and even enjoy going on double dates. But when it comes to sharing their social lives online, they don't see eye to eye.
Okay. A lot of people have this. All right, you guys have 20 seconds to make your case. Tess, let's start with you.
Jen and I both have really busy work schedules. We don't get a lot of time to spend together. So when we do get to hang out, whether it's one-on-one or double dates, I love it to be quality, uninterrupted, phone-free time. Jen loves to snap and post pictures, which I appreciate, but I would love to just keep my personal life more private online, and I just want to spend quality and fun time with Jen.
Okay. This is a familiar one. Okay, Jen, tell us, make your case, please.
I love spending time with Tess and with both of our partners, and whether it's a big event or a small event, I love to just snap a picture, have the memory, really try and see it's a timeline of our friendship together. And I love to post when it's her birthday to like celebrate her. So I just feel like it's sharing joy, so why shouldn't we share it with other people online as well?
This is a hard one.
All right. Well, Jim, would you consider, you said you only snap one. Is it just one picture?
I've been guilty to snap, maybe one or two, or perhaps a video.
Would it be okay if you snapped your picture so you could have it as your memory, not as often, and didn't post it, just had it for you?
I think I could definitely do that. I like to look back.
Okay, and then Tess, would you be okay with Jen capturing moments when you're hanging out? Like, would it be better if it was just hanging out one-on-one or for your birthday versus the date of it all?
I think if it were one-on-one, I would be more open to it because then I don't have to worry about consent from my partner and all of that. We just like to keep things really private. So I I would be open to that if it were one-on-one.
Okay, all right.
All right, Devin.
All right, I mean, this is totally relatable. It makes sense on either side. I do think it's great to document these moments because eventually when we all start to forget stuff, it's wonderful to be able to look back and remember the great times that you had. But respecting the boundaries of the people you care about most is super important. So if it's a boundary that she has, keep it in the group chat. If there's photos you take that you really, really love, just get consent. So ask. And now that you know that she doesn't really want her partner involved, that's sort of helpful. At the end of the day, you'll still be able to post the photos that feature you and all your fabulousness anyway. So you can always do that. In this instance, I am ruling in favor of Tess.
All right, guys.
Thank you guys. Y'all cleared up a lot of people's thoughts.
Yes, thank you guys so much.
And if you guys have a relationship case, you want it heard in our relationship court, head to hodaandjenna.com. Just hit the connect button.
All right, coming up next, guys, from your gut health to your hair loss, the doctor is in with tips to help you age better. Inside and out, coming up after this.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Let's go. Thank you, Devin.
When it comes to getting older, shifting our mindset is key. So rather than focusing on anti-aging, these days it's all about pro-aging.
How we frame it. Here with some tips to help us age better is gastroenterologist and the author of Gut Renovation, Dr. Roshni Raj. It's so good to see you. By the way, I like how you frame it.
Yeah,
let's stop saying anti-aging, pro-aging.
I'm going to be 53 in a month, and I'm excited. I feel great, and I want to keep feeling great. So let's talk about it.
So I feel like you go to your GP and you always, you do a blood test and you talk about cholesterol and all of these numbers.
Yeah.
But there's one thing that sometimes we don't test for that's important, which is vitamin D.
Absolutely. So vitamin D deficiency definitely gets more common as we age. And, we were talking about everyone's using sunblock, which is wonderful, but that is one of the ways we get vitamin D. And so we are basically a vitamin D deficient nation in general, especially in northern climates where we live right now.
Or where there's tall buildings.
Yeah, exactly. So you want to make sure you get that blood test. And if you are deficient, it can have an effect not only on your bone strength, which we know is super important for women as we get older, but also things like immune health and even cognitive function. All of these things have been linked to low vitamin D issues. So get that blood test, and really the fix for it is taking a supplement.
So do you ask your doctor, hey, I need a vitamin D, I need a test for it, or do they automatically
now they are usually doing it routinely at your annual physical, but just in case, it's a good idea.
Ask for it.
Ask for it.
You got to ask. Okay, gut health is something that affects every part of you. So where do we even
100%.
begin?
This is where you.
This is my thing. This is my jam. And as you know, I believe, and most people believe now, your gut health really determines your overall health. It can affect your mood, your metabolism, your risk of all sorts of chronic diseases. So make sure you're getting prebiotic foods and probiotic foods. We have some great examples. Prebiotics basically are fibers that fuel the growth of good bacteria. We have the almonds, such a great snack, asparagus, flaxseed. You can throw this into a smoothie or on your cereal, which is what I do every morning. These are now probiotic foods, so they have the actual healthy bacteria in them. Sauerkraut, sourdough, pickles. You want to get some of these into your diet.
And any type of pickles do that?
If it's fermented, and you can check the label to make sure that it has active cultures in it, but that's really important to get both.
And what's the portion if you were going to have some each morning? How much of this should you have?
Yeah, well, I would say for nuts in general, it's good to have a handful. Nuts have been shown to reduce mortality, which is wonderful. But and then for flax seeds, a couple teaspoons, and for asparagus, again, I would say maybe a cupful of that size.
You know what? Stress is it's a killer, basically, but it also is so harmful to your body. So if we want to reduce our stress, what do we do?
So one of the things I love is what's called box breathing. And this is a form of timed deep breathing that really reduces cortisol levels, reduces your stress. So you want to think of the shape of a box. You're going to inhale for 4 seconds in your nose, preferably with your eyes closed, hold on to it for 4 seconds, and then exhale through your mouth for 4 seconds. Exactly. And you can do that cycle, 4 cycles, standing or sitting, longer if you have time. Just doing that small thing can actually really reduce.
so funny. What is it doing? It's just,
I did it for 1 second
and you can already feel it.
Yeah, it's really resetting stress centers in your brain and really just calms everything
And you
down.
can do it anywhere at your desk. No one even knows what you're doing.
Okay,
100%.
sleep is key. We all know that. What can we do to get more quality sleep?
So there are a couple things, and we talk about sleep hygiene and making your bedroom a sleep haven, putting away the devices an hour or two. But one thing that can really help, and you don't think about it because it's in the morning, expose exposing yourself to sunlight early in the morning. This actually can help your sleep-wake cycle and help determine your melatonin so that you get melatonin when you want it and you don't have melatonin when you don't. So it's really important to be exposed to sunlight early in the morning, even just for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's why people are using those clocks. But do those clocks really work?
The clocks are okay. They're not as good as the natural sunlight.
Like
so if
everything.
you can get out, exactly. And then, you know, magnesium has been shown to help with sleep. So this is a supplement a lot of women are taking these days, and they are finding good relief from it.
I mean, magnesium does a million things too. It doesn't just help with
100%,
sleep.
exactly.
How do you feel about melatonin?
So melatonin, I think, can be useful for jet lag and that sort of temporary. Long term, there are some potential issues with it. I'd rather you get your own natural melatonin going with the sleep wake and the early sunlight.
Yeah. All right, let's talk beauty, because there's an ingredient that you say we need.
Yes. So we've all heard about retinoids and how great they are. This is the dermatologist's #1 ingredient, but they can be harsh and irritating to the skin. A lot of women, including myself, have a hard time with the pure retinoid. So bakuchiol, this is a botanical. It's grown in India, and this is actually a retinol alternative that has the benefits of retinol in terms of building collagen and helping with fine lines and wrinkles, increasing cell turnover. It doesn't give you the redness.
But it's natural. Oh,
it's natural. It's natural and it's more gentle.
How do you get it?
Yeah,
you, get it?
You can find it. Look for it in products. So you're going to find it in serums, in moisturizers in particular.
Look for that product.
Look for that particular ingredient.
How do you pronounce it?
Bakuchiol.
Bakuchiol. And tell us about minoxidil.
So minoxidil is the #1 treatment for female pattern hair loss, which is something many women experience as they get older. And it's not necessarily going bald, but noticing thinning hair, especially in certain patterns of the scalp. So this is a topical application. There are different strengths that you can use over the counter, and this can really help with reducing the continuation of the hair loss, and for some women even causing regrowth. So it's definitely something to explore. And if you're experiencing a lot of hair loss, talk to your dermatologist. Sometimes there are hormonal issues as well, but it is something that you can seek some treatment for.
Amazing. Thank you, Dr. Raj. You're always so great. Coming up next, y'all, if you love a discount, Bobby's back with their best for less, just for our viewers, right after this.
Back now with today's style editor, Bobby Thomas, who's brought us some of her very favorite finds. It's one of our favorite series. It's Bobby's Best for Less.
Okay, you guys, these are insane exclusive deals just for today viewers. So scan that QR code and shop along with us.
How did you get them to do this? This is unbelievable.
I'm always in shock. Amanda, I've worked with her at Banana Republic for 10 years. I went to the preview for fall, and she said, let's do something special. And she said 50% off my picks. So
50?
It's not even Black Friday yet, you guys. I have to say, there's a picture of me wearing what I scooped up over the weekend. We can toss to it. It is a rugby.
So cute.
You'll have this forever. And if you want to think about the perfect gift, it comes in a bunch of colors. I love that it's casual, but the collar makes it like polished for Thanksgiving.
This is cashmere.
Cashmere, and it's sustainably sourced cashmere. And that, Hoda,
this vest.
Look. It's a
is
sleeveless top, so if you are on the West Coast in a warm place, or, you know, like me, a little hot once in a while, you really will love this padded shoulder top. Xana
and look at
was freaking out.
Look at the colors.
I'm freaking out
and they
about
even
this.
have, like,
look at this.
Cozy. Oh, gosh.
Okay.
You know when you see those tables, Banana Republic is known for that signature cashmere. And look, this is my adult blankie. They're double faced,
soft,
and they're Italian cashmere wool scarves.
This is still Banana Republic?
Yes, 50% off. You can get this for guys, like your whole holiday list.
I love this scarf.
So good.
And I'm telling you, it's probably going to sell out. So.
And they also gave us these socks.
Yeah, socks too.
Amazing.
Okay, so this one is near and dear to my heart. Naturopathica, a pioneer in wellness and holistic beauty.
Is this to get your makeup off?
You can use this as a repair balm. They have these products that are made with botanicals that are scientifically backed, but I just want to say something. Their oncology care program, it brings me to tears. They have partnered with hospitals so that they can give complimentary massages, train estheticians, and more. They are putting so much effort into making this care available, and in honor of that, they have said, I can give you 50% off these best sellers, and I just want to beg you, if you want to do something great for yourself and somebody else this holiday, support a small brand that is really doing something to help people with, you know, sensitive skin that really needs some TLC. There's a facial oil, a cleanser, a balm. I'm obsessed.
By the way, it smells like
I've never smelled anything better.
I know, I love it.
Smells like a spa.
Shackley, I was chatting with my other girlfriend who's Marjorie. These are brand new facial wands, Hoda, just for you. You love a roller ball. They are serums.
Can you freeze these?
You can put these in the fridge. And this goes under your eye, and it can also, I just showed you how it's refillable, your face. Look at this giant one. So these are sculpt and smooth. It will de-stress your jaw, define and depuff, which I love.
Oh wait, this feels so good.
50% off. This whole thing. I can't believe it.
It's so
Every
good.
single product
Every
today
single thing. I
is
like
amazing.
almost cried.
Okay.
Dossier. Okay. This company has sold 5 million bottles of fragrances since 2019. And their ambery saffron went viral.
Right here.
Yes, that sold, I think, 700 million. It's crazy how much.
700?
No, not 700,000 bottles in like a short time. Dossier is such a chic idea. They have original, genderless scents. They have home, they have this. Go check out, it's site-wide, 50% of any of these.
Oh my gosh.
And
bring it home, girl.
Just so you know, Trask, I can't believe this.
What is Trask?
My friend Jody told me it's a simple, basic toothbrush, but when I researched, nobody else offers a basic toothbrush that's beautiful. This is made to match your bathroom.
By the way, with this little stand.
Look at the stand.
A very good point.
Trask, genius. Look, the stand that you put to cover your toothbrush, it also holds the toothbrush.
For germaphobe, like people I know, this would be amazing.
So you use it to cover it and use it to rest your toothbrush.
So when you travel.
I love
it doesn't get all hairy.
What I loved is they were saying you can go online and find these pics, but how this was sort of to match back to your bathroom. You guys were laughing at me. I love this
she's
toothbrush.
laughing because I said it doesn't get all hairy.
Toothbrush doesn't get hairy.
It gets all hairy.
When you travel.
Anyways,
we love you.
Thank you, everybody.
These are great deals.
These brands, oh my gosh, only Bobby could do this. You're the best. To get these deals, which are insane, head to today.com/shop. And today may collect a commission on purchases made through our link.
Coming up next, 2 delicious dishes that are super simple to make. Coming up after this.
Okay, there's still some time, y'all, in tomato season, so we're going to show you some dishes that highlight their natural sweetness.
Here to get us started is New York Times best-selling author and James Beard Award winner Andy Bargani. And just scan the QR code and follow along with the recipes. Did I pronounce it right?
Yes, no, you perfect.
Yes. Andy, how are you?
I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be back.
And you dig a tomato. You're into it.
love
And by the way,
tomato.
this first dish is inspired by your trips to Spain.
I just got back from Spain. It's kind of a fancy pan con tomate. We're using bread here, whole wheat sourdough bread, but you can use really whatever bread you
By the way,
want.
talk about fancy. Look at that photo. I love
Wow.
And here, instead of toasting your bread, I like frying it.
Oh.
Just in oil.
See?
This will be a slow sizzle until you kind of get a nice,
like a grilled
deep,
cheese, how it's crunchy like that.
It gets a kind of dark, crisp exterior with the kind of cushiony interior.
And you're using olive oil in the
just
pan, right?
extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
And then you're going for a crust like this.
Yummy.
Okay, that's
And then
beautiful.
I'm gonna have Jen. I'm gonna have you grate the tomato.
Oh, grate it?
So-
You're gonna regret it. No, you're gonna regret it.
Who's going to regret it?
Just grate it.
Am I doing okay?
No, perfect. And what you're doing here is just getting the juices, the flesh, rather than rubbing the bread on the toast, which is what typically you do for pan con tomate. You're getting all of it without the peel. And then
I feel like this is a hack. Look at that.
Look at that. You have this wonderful.
I've never even heard of grating a tomato.
Oh no, you get this wonderful fresh kind of puree sauce.
Okay.
And then once
Careful,
you have
Jenna.
that,
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
you're gonna season that with just a little bit of salt.
Yummy. And now what are you doing with that?
And then you have this dark bread, this crispy bread, and then you scrape it with a bit of garlic all over.
That's it. That's it.
And that's it. You just a little bit of raw garlic.
It's so simple.
And then you spoon that stuff on it?
And then that's it. You just.
It's like a
And that's
jam.
it.
It's like a tomato jam.
Look at that. Look at what
Beautiful.
you've
And you
done.
get this wonderful layer. It's-
Crunchy, sweet.
Some of it sits on top, some of it absorbs in that crust.
That's a good one.
Okay, now we're going to make the
Second way.
pasta.
This is more of a cooked tomato sauce, but
Okay.
a fresh tomato sauce. Sliced garlic.
Yep.
Hoda, if you want to dump the tomatoes in, we're just using a mix of small tomatoes, sun gold, and cherry tomatoes.
Just whole like that. You don't even cut them.
You don't even
just
need to
whole.
cut them.
Okay.
And then eventually, after a few minutes, they're going to burst. They're going to come this
Look
way.
at that.
Blister.
Jammy, sweet. And if you don't have small tomatoes, you can use large tomatoes.
Wait, is that all you're putting in there?
I
Just
love
tomatoes
that.
and garlic?
Just tomatoes and garlic.
Super simple.
And then once you kind of have this kind of
then what?
consistency, we're going to add our pasta.
So you've
Jenna.
already cooked this and you cook it kind of al dente?
It's slightly less than al dente. It's going to finish cooking in this sauce. And then you're
I can't
going to
believe
add.
that's all there is to the sauce.
That's
I'm
it.
like shocked. Okay,
Wait,
now what
except
else?
for you are adding this.
Yeah, but butter
Butter.
and cheese.
And then the kind of secret ingredient is actually this miso over here, white miso.
Wow.
Miso paste?
I
White
never
miso
would think to
paste.
put miso with tomatoes.
But it gives this kind of salty, almost another layer of like Parmesan flavor to it, and it thickens
And then
the
do you
sauce.
add parm too?
And then, if you
So
want to add
how long
some
do you
parm.
cook all that? You want to?
This would probably take another 2 to 3 minutes.
You just let the butter
You just
melt.
let it. Yeah, the butter will melt. The miso will kind of blend
By the way,
into the
why
sauce.
does that look so yummy?
It looks so good.
It's
Okay.
painfully simple.
And then you add this just on top.
Yes, and then you have.
Somebody came and ate
pan
mine.
con tomate.
They did?
I know. I feel like someone
can I
already
ask a
started
question?
eating.
That's naive. What you keep saying? Pan con tomate.
Pan con
Pan is
tomate.
bread.
Okay.
And
Tomatoes.
corn is with,
Okay,
and then
now,
tomato.
Oh, pan con tomate. Hold on.
So you should get like that garlicky bite, that fresh tomato flavor.
I love this.
Wait, what's happening here with these?
So
little
this is the
bites?
tomato salad here. It's just cut up tomatoes with a kind of Italian chili crisp, a kind of riff on the traditional chili crisp. It has garlic, fennel seeds, a little bit of vinegar, basil, and it's a super easy dressing you could use on tomatoes, but really any vegetable
Do
you
you like to just slice tomatoes and put them on bread with mayo and eat it just like that?
I eat it like an apple. I will just eat it
Like an
since
apple?
I was a kid, I will just eat it like
it
that.
like an apple.
Sometimes I'll forget to put salt.
By the way, this pan de con tomate is one of the best things I've ever tasted.
It was so good.
So simple, right?
This is all so yummy.
We're still very much in tomato season. I would say like these are, you could, whether you're eating it raw, cooked, there's so many ways to play with tomatoes.
So I'm gonna get these recipes.
Today.com/food.
We'll be back right after
Thank you
this.
both so much.
So good.
Thank you, Andy. This is so good.
That is so yummy. Next week, we've got Emmy-winning actress Juliana Margulies.
Yeah, plus comedian JB Smoove.
And the world-famous Radio City Rockettes.
Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye.